beautiful people, thank you for tuning in again with The Real Storm.
And you're back again with another video.
If you've seen the thumbnail, you'll know what this video is about. Today you guys got a story time from me, by me, directed by me, illustrated by me, edited by me. You guys get the point. Anywho, this story time is brought to you today by I will be doing a mukbang. I'm going to be telling you what's in my bowl today from Chipotle. What happened during this story time, why me and this girl's not friends anymore, and how I just feel like females are weird. That's why I just hang out with the people that I'm used to, that are used to me, and that is it. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Turn on your post notifications to make sure you know every time I post it. And we're gonna get into this video.
So guys, earlier today I got a Chipotle bowl. And I feel like Chipotle tastes better when you rewarm it. Like, comment if you disagree. But I feel like every time I rewarm my Chipotle at home, it cracks. And what that means is it's just really good. So, today I have my bowl. No burrito. No quesadilla. A bowl. And in this bowl, I have white rice. I have black beans. I usually do carnitas, which is pulled pork. And that's my usual bowl. I usually get pulled pork as the meat protein. But today I got half carnitas and half steak. I got black beans. I don't know if I said that. I got corn. I got sour cream. I got guac. Red sauce. The red sauce is the spicy. I love spicy food, guys. What else do I have in? Oh, and sour cream. Yeah, so you guys are probably looking at this like, girl, that look crazy. But this is going to slap. And I'm hungry. So let's get into this video, y'all. Hold on, let me take a scoop because I'm hungry. Oh, it's also, I think there's corn on here too. I didn't say that. If I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. Okay, so okay, to start off this story time, basically, the girl and I became friends, or close, I would say, through a dance team, mutual dance team at our school. If you don't know what school I went to, go back and watch the videos, and she was always like to herself, quiet. She never really bothered anyone. That's one thing I can say about the female. So I like that about her. And we would just always be partnered up in a dance or something. And she was just really calm and nice to talk to. She was really a nice person at first when I first met her. It was never no negative vibes from her. So I'm like, alright, cool. Like, she's cool. So I would always come to practice, say hello, talk to her. We would sometimes be partnered. You know, common stuff. We got a little closer because I asked her to perform with me. It was an actual performance. It was actually a competition, a challenge, I guess, a competition. And it was a pageant / DHQ. DHQ is basically a show where people compete. It's DHQ, DHK, Dancehall Queen, Dancehall King. And basically you could choose whoever you want to dance with you, or whatever ideas you want to incorporate. You would incorporate that into the show in order to win. So I really didn't know a lot of people back above during the time where I asked her to join me. If I didn't know more people, I feel like, you know, we would have not maybe gotten close. But I asked her and she said yes. So I was ecstatic about that because I had someone to dance with me, an extra person. I honestly didn't know who I was going to have dance with me. I was just going to dance by myself because I don't know nobody. And I'm pretty much a loner if I'm not really cool with you. Like, you gotta really have the same vibes as me, period. So, sorry, I'm hungry. Moving forward, we became really close after that. Hit each other up, hang out, sessions. And mind you, we only hung out like 3 good times outside of school. But it seemed like, you know, she was a cool friend. And one thing I did respect about the girl, we're going to call her Daisy. We're going to call her Daisy. Her name starts with a D, so we're just going to call her Daisy. One thing I did respect about the girl, which made me become a little bit closer to her, because I was facing a lot of things a couple months back. And she would always, like, check in, be like, oh, are you okay? Is everything okay, you know? Or do you need to talk? Or, you know, due to a prior engagement at our school, someone took their life. That's a misfortune. So everyone was on a high alert about their friends, their distant friends, you know, just people they knew. They wanted to check in and just make sure everybody, you know, mental was completely fine. But she will always check in, and I could applaud her for that, with me, and make sure, you know, I'm good. And obviously, because we weren't so close, the things that I was going through, I wasn't able to display or disclose to her, because I don't feel like I can trust you fully yet. But if it's something that's surfaced that I don't care about, I will definitely disclose it to you. And that's what it was. I was, like, disclosing stuff to her regarding, like, the dance team, regarding, like, work. If it wasn't nothing, like, too deep, like I said before, I was not disclosing it. So, fast forward to this incident now. This is the real tea. This is the real story time. So, the female had a birthday. I don't know when her birthday was, like, nobody cares. I hate her. So Kiara's gonna chime in here and there. Kiara's my girlfriend, Key, aka Key. She's gonna chime in here and there, because girl, I be forgetting what's going on. Especially if it's not that it's mediocre to me, but it really is important that I tell you guys, because females be weird. Wasn't it weird? Like, weirdo. So, literally, her birthday was a couple months back. I'm jacking, it had to be like November, I'm guessing. I was invited to 2 things because I was her friend, I'm guessing. I was invited to her dinner, and I was also invited to her bashment, her party. So, I keep scooping like I want to eat, and I want to eat because I'm hungry. I'm trying to talk and eat at the same time. So, I got invited to the party, but I told her I was on a saving spree. And I am and was on a saving spree. So she was like, it's fine because you're on a saving spree. Saving spree means you're just saving. It's in the definition. Saving. So I was saving rapidly. I was trying to get to a specific goal. You guys don't need to know. But I was trying to get to a specific goal. And I was like, okay, well, I communicated that with her. And she was like, okay, it's fine. She didn't fess me up. Fess me up just means, like, she didn't pressure me or annoy me into coming to her event. But she did say she wanted me to come to the party. So I said, okay, I will come to the party. We made that agreement. Now, I was just studying and I worked. I would get mixed up with dates. And I got her actual party date mixed up. Saturday or something. It turns out the party was on a Thursday. I used to work as a receptionist Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I believe. So that's already like a long shift. And when I realized, you know, her party was that day, I was like, oh crap. Like, I'm still in work clothes. She had a dress attire to come in. She had like said bring gifts or whatever, and I was going to bring her a gift. I wouldn't come to anyone's party or baby shower without, like, empty hands. Because she didn't pressure me. And because she's not one of my, like, good friends, like, my good friend, I didn't, like, felt pressure to go get something that day. But I was going to send her money. I was going to Venmo her, Cash App, Zelle, whatever. Zelle her money that day, or, you know, a couple days later. Who knows? Fast forward. So I get off of work and I'm making everything happen. I'm telling the person that relieves me to get there earlier than the time that they usually have to get there. They have to get it there for 3 to relieve me. I'm telling them to be there by 2:30. You know, I'm trying to leave early for my friend because I'm trying to make it there on time. Now, at this time, guys, I worked as a receptionist in Long Island, and I was traveling all the way from Long Island all the way to the Bronx.
The Bronx.
If you know, you know. Like, we don't, like, the Bronx is not really where we go. But, you know, I have friends in the Bronx, so I make it happen. And that's just that. So I went all the way to the Bronx. I took 3 trains and a bus, bro. Because I'm not spending $70 in a cab in an Uber for one day. Like, that don't make sense. It don't. So I took public transportation. I sure did. And I wasn't driving that day because I knew it was going to be traffic. I knew I was going to want to drink that night. She was like, there's going to be alcohol. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be driving nobody's vehicle. And I'm not going to Uber it probably there. I'm probably going to Uber it home. I'll probably pay public transportation there, Uber it home. Cool. So, long story short, guys, I went. And the party started, I believe, at 6. So the party was from 6 to 10. I get to her house, which is her aunt's house. And she's not ready. She's like getting ready to get in the shower. Mind you, party started at 6. That's her house at like 6:15. Cool. Now, I'm pretty much helping everybody else get ready. I went to the party with my work clothes. Like, I had on a jumper and a black top. So, her attire, her dress attire for the party was all black. And I think it was like dress up or whatever. But I'm like, alright, well, I can't go home, change, then be to your party for a reasonable time. If you want me to be there for a reasonable time, I can't come in dress code because I'm coming straight from work, like a good friend would. So she's like, no, it's fine. You're good. Cool. Then also she's like, I can't bring any of my friends that I know. She's like, you can't bring Key, which is my girlfriend. She's like, you can't bring her. So I'm like, all right. Later on, she buckles down and is like, oh yeah, Key can come. So Key showed up for her, you know, gave out support for her party.
From Brooklyn.
Everybody looked phenomenal, flawless. Even her, she looked nice. I'm not even gonna hate. I'm not a hater. She looked really nice. And I just look mediocre. I look bad. Like, I don't look up to par. I look like I just got off work and I'm ready to go home to go to sleep. That's what I should have did. So after I reached to her house and realized that, you know, time is running into the party time, I'm like, okay, well, maybe, you know, knowing black people, everybody's going to show up fashionably late. So I'm jacking like the party would start like 7. It's 6:30, I believe. We're getting ready. We're getting in an Uber to the place, to the hall. You know, everybody's getting me tight because I told them to be here at a certain time and nobody's here on time. Just as in the Uber on our way to the party. As a good friend, I'm just like, girl, I'm like this, y'all. I'm like, girl, it's okay. You know, we still gonna have a good time. Gotta think positive. We still gonna have a great night. We're gonna get lit. She like put her head down, looking tight. Like, what are you tight for? It's your birthday. You only get one. You only get one life, so you gotta live it up. You feel me? So I'm just being a good friend, like reassuring her that her night will go on good, despite whatever's going on. So we get there. We see our mutual friend. There's 3 of us in the Uber. and we see a mutual friend pulling up in her vehicle. So she gets out. We're like, oh, hey. Excuse me. Then she wants to make an entrance. I'm like, okay. What do you need me to... Excuse me, I have hiccups. What do you need me to do? She's like, honestly, I don't know how this entrance is going. You know, I was supposed to have an entrance, da-da-da. She goes in first. Tell me why. We get inside. There's literally just the DJ and just her boyfriend in the hall, bro. I'm like, mind you, the place looks phenomenal. Like, the place looks amazing. And if I have a picture or a video, I will definitely insert it. But it was looking really nice in there. And it was just like, where's everybody at? Because you was going hard saying you didn't want any of my friends to come. You didn't want anybody, any outsiders that you didn't invite to come, to show up. You didn't want my girlfriend to come. You just wanted me to come to show up. And I did. But, like, where's the people? Because of COVID, they had, like, cut the hours. Like, it had to be ending at 10. So, literally, people start rolling in, like, 8. No cap to my rap. People start rolling in, like, 8 o'clock. Her family's there. Her aunt was there. Her younger siblings and their friends were there. And then it was like a good like 6 of her friends, including myself. 7 of us, you know, there at the party to support her. I don't know if she wanted it like that, but I'm not gonna rent a whole hall. This is my opinion. I'm not gonna rent a whole hall for like 15 people. That don't make sense. Like, and then you're mad at the world for not showing up. You gotta remember, on top of this is COVID time. Like, people don't have to show up. You get what I'm saying? You could have just did a calm dinner and that was it. But no, she wanted to go hard to go home, and I was being supportive for her. Cool. We sit down. I get the food. I'm enjoying myself. My girlfriend arrives. I go outside. We're talking, and I'm telling the birthday girl, like, you know, my girlfriend arrived. So we went outside, we're talking, and her aunt comes out and she's just like, good night. And I'm like, good night. So the aunt leaves, and then we go back in. So we're just sitting around for a little minute. I believe the DJ was playing music. I don't know. Did you walk in and you hear any music?
Yeah, a little bit, low key, but nothing like
a party. It wasn't really a party. It was just like a social gathering. So we sit down or whatever the case may be, introduce Key to everyone. Most of the people at the table already knew her because we all went to school together. It's like everybody she invited was everyone from Buff. It basically was given Buff State. And I'm guessing that's the only friends she knew, or the only friends that showed up. I don't know. But we made it work. So we're getting into party mode. And at this time I realized like I had got my lady girl. And that's basically the thing that girls get every month. So that came that day. Just chill and sit this one out. If you know me, or if you even don't know me, when I go to parties, I show out, I dance, I have a good time. Because I'm not going to go to a party and hold up a wall. Or I'm not going to go to a party and not enjoy myself. Especially if it's a party, bro. Enjoy yourself. You should enjoy yourself. Low-key incognito. That's what I was going to do. Just there to support. She's like, get up, dance. I know you want to dance, get up. Get up, get up. Her and another one of her friends who went above and was on our dance team was like, oh, get up, dance with me, dance. So I was pressured into dancing. And not pressured, I would say, but I didn't want to, but I felt like I was obligated to get up and go. So I said, all right. I buckled down and I was like, all right, I'm going to go dance. So I did start enjoying myself. They started playing Caribbean music, and you know what I do? I get crazy to that. I get crazy. So I'm like, all right. We just want to dance. I'm dancing with my girlfriend. And I'm drinking. So I'm drinking. They had like this punch, I believe. Dungle juice or something like that. I was lit. I'm not even gonna lie, I was lit. I'm splitting. I'm having a good time. It's a party, as I should. Fast forward. We do a whole routine at her party and everything. Dance routine at her party. Everybody was having an amazing time. So she started acting funny, like, towards the end of her party. She was ignoring me, bro. Sitting here ignoring me. And I'm gonna tell you how I know. So I'm sitting at the table with Key. We chilling. She starts saying, okay, picture time now. Mind you, the party done at 10. This is like around 9 something. She's like, picture time now, pictures, or whatever. Now, mind you, I spent my time getting everybody else ready, helping out. My hair looked bad. My outfit looked bad. I didn't like how I looked. So I wasn't really fiending to take pictures. I wasn't. So I feel like what made me the most upset was because I didn't get dressed, because I didn't show out how I normally show out. I dress and I pop out to events. Because I didn't do that and I did it and I came looking bad for my friend, it hurt me the most that it just feels like someone else in my life is just being ungrateful for me. Like, I went out of my way for you. Ungrateful. She's sitting down taking pictures with her roommates. That's what she started taking pictures with. Now she has 3 roommates altogether, slash her 3 roommates slash her friends. Those 3 roommates were her friends, included in the friends that I was telling you that was at the table. And I'm just sitting there watching, you know, chilling, enjoying my time. Then she comes and she goes, okay, I want to take a picture with you. She ended up not taking pictures with me. She takes pictures with another friend from our whole dance team. She takes pictures with her. Okay, cool. I get up because I'm about to take pictures with her. And obviously she's not ready to take pictures with myself yet. So I go sit down again. She's like, oh, wait, no, Storm, come here. Come take pictures. So I get up again to insist on go to take pictures with her. She's still taking pictures by herself. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give you your time. I walk away. She's like, come back. I come back again. So she's like, all right, I want to take pictures with you. We take pictures together. I don't like the pictures because I told you guys I don't like how I look. If I don't look presentable, I'm not going to sit here and post myself. And I know I don't look good. No, I know I don't look my best. So I still made the effort to come out to your party. She starts taking pictures with another girl, which is her roommate and our dance teammate, and we're going to call her Jasmine. Her name starts with a J, so we're going to call her Jasmine. So it's myself, Jasmine, and Daisy in the picture. And we're, like, distant. Like, I'm like, okay, so why don't you... This is the chair. It has, like, armrests. On the side. Armrest. So I'm basically sitting on one side. Jay is sitting on one side, and then the D girl is sitting in the middle. I was giving a suggestion to the D girl, to Daisy, to sit on the arm of the chair and have her friends like topple over her. Not topple, but just like, I can't find the word, guys. I can't find the word, so don't fess me up. But basically, it's supposed to be like a ripple effect. So we were supposed to like be off her shoulder. And it was going to look really cute in my opinion. Because she's going to look like the star of a show. Yeah. Still, she's literally ignoring me. I'm talking to her. She's deliberately in tune, zoned into something else.
And I'm sitting at the table and I'm watching her. I'm listening. My girlfriend's speaking to her. I can hear her. And she's ignoring her. She's speaking right in her ear. So you can't tell me she didn't hear you, bro. Like, she heard you. because you was right there. So she's still ignoring her, just talking to the other girls or whatever. And I think they were still taking selfies. Boom. So that when she realized that, that's when Storm was like, all right, cool. That's when I called over to the table. I'm like, babe, come. Because I don't want her feeling type of way.
I think she didn't even call me. I think he didn't call me. I realized and I walked away. So I'm not going to keep kissing your butt. That's one thing my mother told me. Don't kiss nobody but. So, and that's not even the word I was going to use, but I can't curse on YouTube. So I'm like, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to walk away. Because that's also hurting my pride and my dignity. Because I'm sitting here talking to you and you're ignoring me. And I'm standing up and talking to you.
Yeah, because before that, you was calling her name and she wasn't
ignoring me. Ignoring me. Like, weirdo vibes. Weirdo vibes. So I'm like, alright. I'll walk away and go sit down. And I'm guessing Key says she calls me. I don't remember her calling me. But she called me to sit down. She calls me back again, guys. Like, come here, come here. I don't know what was going on with her. But I was unbothered because I had a good night. And I'm not going to let it bother me. So she had got one of the girls who was on my dance team, on our dance team, to drop myself and Key back to the borough we know. We don't know the Bronx. So the girl dropped us back to Queens, which where I live. The girl dropped us back to Queens, and she basically dropped us close to her house. So close to our house, but in front of her house, basically. So the girl didn't live too far from my house, but she lived a little minute away. She lived like a good 25 minutes from my crib. So she got us a ride because she was throwing that in the air, but that soon come. That she got us a ride home. That she was looking at that she got us a ride home. Now, mind you, I had to pay for an Uber home, which is cool. Pay for an Uber home from the girl's house that she dropped us. And that was the end of the night. I text her like, I'm home. She hearted the message, I believe the next day. And then that was that. Next day, I go on Instagram. You know, she posted her boyfriend and her on her Instagram. Cool. That's your boyfriend. That's you. She posted all her friends on her story. She posted everyone who was at the party except me. So, but I didn't feel any way about it because I was like, I didn't look nice. I didn't look good enough to be posted, so I didn't care. But she was just shouting all her friends out in a video. Like, for instance, like, say for, like, I'm shouting all my friends out in videos. Like, I'm saying, hey, this is this. Hey, this is this one. Hey, this is that. In videos or in pictures. I reviewed the night, guys, and I was just like, okay. So, her not talking to me, maybe I was bugging. Maybe let me ask Key to see if she peeped as well. Key is like, no, she was deliberately ignoring you. I saw it from my own eyes. You're not bugging. And we were exploring the reasons why she could have been ignoring me. A, probably because I spilled curry on the sheets, like on the decorations. I spilled curry on it. That could be one. By accident. It was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. B, and I told her I would pay for what any damages or whatever needs to be. It's a tablecloth. They could buy a tablecloth. That was a tablecloth. They could rebuy a tablecloth. B, because I had the spotlight. I was dancing a lot. That could be the reason. Who knows what she was mad about or what she was ignoring me about. I hit her up in regards to the night, in regards to how she was feeling. This girl is literally posting down on social media. Left my message sitting there. Call her phone. No answer. She texts me back like, I'm at work. And I'm going to drop the conversation in this video. Especially them Instagram messages, because she's talking crazy. Like, I'm not Storm. Like, I'm not Storm. And I'm a changed person. I don't be trying to do people like how I used to do them. I'm trying to be mature now. I text her and I was like, you know, it seemed like you were ignoring me that night. Is everything okay? Did I do something to you? Now, one thing about me, I feel like I'm hard on myself. I feel like if something doesn't go right or go the way I would want it to be planned or anything along those lines, I blame myself. And I realize that my girlfriend, my mom, everybody who's in my close inner circle tells me, like, if I'm bugging or if I'm wrong in a situation. When I'm bugging just means, like, girl, like, you're not bugging. Like, you had grounds for that. You are right to say this. You were correct. Or when I'm wrong, like, no, girl, you were wrong. You were really wrong. You were blatantly disrespect. Like, you are wrong. They're gonna tell me. So, Key is my best friend, my confidant, my person that I connect with. So, I asked her, like, you know, if I did anything wrong, what was the issue? If it was any issue. Because it didn't seem like it was an issue to me. So, I'm just like, alright. I'm hitting her up via messaging. And she's like, there's no issue. There's no issue. I'm fine. So then I post on social media. I don't know how this conversation started. But we get into this argument. And I'm not really arguing. But I am replying back. And I'm like, girl, I'm going to argue you down. Because a lot of this things you're saying, you sound stupid. And that's one thing about me. I want to be a lawyer. So I'm going to argue you down. I'm going to make you look stupid. I'm going to make you look like your point is not even necessary. It's not needed at all. And she ended up blocking me, which means I won, guys. Something along the lines of, like, confessions. She hit me up like, okay, let's talk then. I thought it was no issue though, mamas. I thought it was no issue though. And forth. And she called me out my name. She called me the B word. Now, mind you, I didn't curse at this female.
Mad random.
Mad random. Miserable.
Unnecessary.
And other people who are her friends said that.
And that's what got you riled up, I feel, because it's like, okay, now you doing all this when we were supposed to be discussing or having maybe even a disagreement at that, you feel me? Yeah, it could be
because
heated,
friends have disagreements.
Yeah, you feel
I have
me?
disagreements with my friends, my family all the time. It's just the level of respect and where you cut off. But I'm listening. Go ahead, Key.
And yeah, it wasn't no need to call you that. And then that's why you went off the way you did. And it wasn't like she was like, oh, hey, B, you know, the friendly ways some females do, which is cool. But
she was like, B, girl, you ain't do nothing for me. You ain't do as much as my other friends. My other friends came out from far places too. And remember, I told you guys in the beginning of the video, I got you a ride home. Girl, I had to take an Uber home. What are you talking about? Yes, you got me closer to my house. I still had to travel late.
And we ain't asked that. She's saying that like you, like we asked, we was begging you. No, bro.
Like, I was not running you down for no ride. Are you stupid? And that's what friends do. Why are you counting favors? That's what I don't like about females, because when they do something for you, they be quick to count the favor or be like, count favors just means that they bringing up what they did for you. So you count favors, sis. Don't count favors if you offering or choose to do something. Because literally, this girl would only want to hang out when it was convenient for her. When she wanted to hang out, she's like, oh, let's go out. Let's do this. Oh, you want to come with me to this one party? Like, because she had nobody else to hang out with. Nobody else to hang out with. So she want to call me down like, oh, I have other friends. Just because you don't have other friends, don't call me down and ask me for information or to come out with you or just to vent or anything. Don't do that. Because you know you're problematic. She was very problematic. And she had other friends at Buffalo State who had the same issue with her because...
Can't communicate.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because you just turned a certain age. You're maturing, but you don't know how to mature to actually approach someone and express how you're feeling.
And I told her that too. And that hit below the belt. That hurt her feelings.
Because it's like, my girlfriend is reaching out to you now because obviously there's a problem.
My girlfriend said leave her alone. Key said leave her alone. She said do not even write her. But I'm like, you know what? I at that point, I was caring about her. I'm like, she's my friend. And that's the thing. I can't call everybody my friend. People, don't call everybody your friend, especially if you don't know them fully. If you don't know them 100%, if you don't know them, the full capacity of the person, don't jack them. And that's on P. And everything she's saying is correct. Like, literally, this female was immature, and that's why she don't need to be in my circle. And one thing about life, guys, and I'm gonna leave this with you guys, but one thing about life, it's gonna keep going with or without you. And as you can see, my empire is still going without you. So which means
we won anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, whoever is watching, remember, not everybody's your mans. Not everybody's your friends.
not your mans, bro. They're not your mans.
People's weirdos now. 2021 weirdo vibes with these weirdos.
No, this world is so crazy. People are really not your friend. You gotta really
Hashtag don't trust us so. Hashtag
you gotta be 10 steps ahead of anybody in your circle, or even out of your circle. Enemies, friends, foes. I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on to know every time I'm posted. Thank you and have a good one.